This is the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday. Tom Werme, along with former Wake Forest quarterback Riley Skinner and the head coach of the Virginia Cavaliers, Mike London. Coach, thanks for your time. Thanks for joining us here at the ACC Kickoff. With you, you've got a lot of changes on your coaching staff. Tell us about the new faces that you've brought in.
Sure. I brought in, 3 new coaches, and one, Marcus Hagans, who was a GA, elevated to full-time status as a wide receiver coach, former great player at Virginia. But brought Tom O'Brien in, a former head coach at Boston College and NC State. Steve Fairchild, former head coach, at Colorado State. Larry Lewis, a former head coach at Idaho State, came from Nevada. And then John Tenuta, our defensive coordinator, who's coordinated, several places: Ohio State, Notre Dame, NC State, UNC. So it's a vast amount of experienced coaches that have had success, where they've been. It's a great privilege to have Tom O'Brien back in Virginia. He was there, one time before with George Welsh, and I went with him on his staff to Boston College. So it's been really good to have great coaches, experienced coaches, guys have sat in my seat before and understand that what the decisions the head coach has to make. So it's been a seamless transition, and one that has been working well, and we look forward to as we take it into the season.
Coach, it's been a little bit of chaotic from the quarterback position since last year. Right now, is David Watford looking like he's going to be the guy? Is Grayson Lambert challenging him? And what's that look like right now?
I think that as you go into coming out of spring practice, that David was listed number 1 on the depth chart, and Grayson was number 2. I think going into the early part of August camp, we'll make a definitive decision. David has played in a college football game before, very talented with his legs and his arm. Grayson is a strong drop-back quarterback that very, very talented. And so those 2 guys are definitely the guys that are quarterbacks for this season. And we'll make that decision early in camp, and we'll go with it, and we'll stick with it. But both of them are very competitive.
Coach, you have such a challenging early season schedule. I guess you'd love a challenge to start with BYU and Oregon. And I see you smirking over there. You got a lot of work to do. Yeah,
I tell you what, you look at the entire schedule, it's every team we played in a bowl game last year except for the FCS opponent. Wow. And obviously that is a very challenging schedule. But, you have a challenging schedule, you raise your level of expectation in terms of the type of coaches that you have. We just finished an indoor facility that's probably one of the best in the country. Recruiting is going well because you are making those type of challenges. You are playing those type of teams. You are bringing in those type of coaches. So a lot of positive things have occurred for us. And now with the season coming up, now it's an opportunity to do it all on the field. And that's what we're looking forward to.
Coach, and lastly, tell us a little about the highly touted recruit coming in, Mr. Mizell, a.k.a. Smoke, as you call him. What can we expect to see from him this year?
He's a very talented young man, and he's we're going to give him opportunities to be successful. But I will say this, and I had to tell you guys coming in, I had all the freshmen over at my house. Got a little basketball court out there, so he and I are playing some one-on-one, and I beat him. And so instead of his name being Smoke now, it's Mist, M-I-S-T. So I tell you, he's.
Did you body him down low a little bit?
I did a little everything. I did a brawn on him. I did everything. So no, he's a great young man. A lot of the freshmen that are here, we call them first years, but there'll be a talented group of young players that have come in, and we're looking forward to them having chances to be household names.
Coach, good luck to you and Mist and Smoke and everybody else and all the Cavs.
I tell you, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Mike London, head coach of Virginia. And thank you for watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.